Hello everybody, me again, your friendly neighborhood writing instructor. I just wanted to give you a brief rundown of the course, kind of what it looks like, what we have laid out for the course of the semester. So you'll want to begin here in my instructor profile with all that fun stuff. The course introduction page is where I've posted a brief intro to me and a course walkthrough, which I will paste the video code here when I'm ready to do that anyway. And then you want to look at my revision policy and kind of keep that in mind throughout the semester. Now, uh, per the course breakdown, what we're looking at here is the course is broken into distinct units. First couple of weeks we'll be talking about thinking. Your major assignment will be a definition essay. What is education? So that's where we'll start the semester, is on thinking about thinking, but then we'll move outward to thinking about the self, where your major assignment will be a This I Believe essay, which you will record as a podcast, kind of a fun activity. Students always have fun with this one, and I love listening to these assignments when I receive them. So that's we move from thinking about thinking to thinking about the self. Now in the This I Believe essay, you'll be thinking about your beliefs. You'll pick one that's really distinctive to you, and you'll focus on that. You'll write a short essay, a narrative essay here, in thinking about the self. So from thinking about thinking inside the head to thinking about the self, to your being, etc. And then we move from there to thinking about the other, where you will interview someone and you'll write a profile of that person. This is kind of a fun assignment too. You'll have an opportunity to think about someone else and to get outside of yourself a little more, which leads us into thinking about society, which is our fourth unit, the final unit for the semester. Your major assignment will be a research proposal where you will actually come up with you'll write individual proposals first, and then based on those proposals, based on the topics that you've chosen, you'll get into groups and you will create a group presentation of that proposal. But more on that as the semester progresses. We don't need to think about that right at the moment. But so we move from thinking about thinking inside the head to thinking about the self to thinking about the other to thinking about society. And all of this is to the end of helping you to gain power and influence with words. So that's kind of the breakdown of the semester, how the units look and how they all tie together. These nested circles, if you want to think of it this way. This is one way to think of it. So that's the unit breakdown for the semester. Within each unit, obviously, there are lessons. Each lesson looks basically the same. You have here's the introduction. You have basically a start here. My notes, I will be posting notes for each lesson. They'll look kind of like this. Places where I will give you information that's relevant and maybe just related somewhat to the course. It can be useful and inspiring, or sometimes just plain fun, because what's the use of going to school if you can't have fun, right? Anyway, so but within each lesson, there will be 3 folders based on the BYU-Idaho learning model. I'm sure you're familiar with that. Prepare, teach one another, and ponder, improve. So each week you'll have an opportunity to prepare yourself by doing some reading, and then you'll have a class discussion. Each of you will have the opportunity to lead a discussion throughout the semester. You'll sign up here in this wiki. All you'll need to do is click on this button here, edit, and put your name here. I will take the first week to kind of give you an example, and I'll give you some instruction when it's your time to lead. So look for sign up here, and then the week before it's your turn to lead, excuse me, I'll shoot you an email to help you and send you some things, resources to help you prepare to lead a discussion. Kind of a fun thing you'll get to do this semester. And then also we have in each lesson folder, excuse me again, a ponder improve folder where you give yourself a self-assessment of the work for the week, reflecting back on how you participated throughout the week, things that you learned, things like that, so you can again you'll be able to feed those ideas back into the next week and kind of continue on a cycle of improvement through the course. So that's kind of a rundown of the course and of how each week looks. You'll notice that was the introduction week. In lesson 1 we have prepare, teach one another, ponder, prove. Lesson 2, prepare, teach one another, ponder, prove. Same cycle. each week. So you'll be familiar with that by the end of the semester. Now, if you have any questions about anything course related or otherwise, please feel free to let me know. As always, my inbox is always open.